Good morning, investing world. It's your boy Reggie, Capital Invest, formerly Helpful Investing. New day, new changes. Starting a daily video series, just kind of chronicling, if that's a word. I'm not that good with English. Math and numbers are my language. But showing you what goes on in the day in the life of me, Capital Invest, things that we encounter in this real estate investing world here in DC, PG, surrounding areas. I'm here today at a walkthrough for, let me see if I can get that, 2404 2nd Street, Northeast in Brooklyn. Whenever we do these videos, I want to let you know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how you can apply it to your real estate. I'm right here. Oh man, I just got a daggone park. I just got a parking ticket, but it's all good. I'm gonna bill it to the company. Cost of doing business. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Marcus. She on her job too. Let me show you real quick. This was some bullshit. How do I flip this? Let me get her on camera. You see her? You see her down there giving me a ticket? Like a ninja. She was like a ninja with it. Anyway, it is what it is. This house, why I'm here, we have this house under contract. Many of you guys know who follow us, come to our meetup, participate in our mastermind. We don't visit a whole lot of properties until we have them under contract. It's just time purposes. Just trying to be as efficient as possible. So we have this one under contract. Christina, one of our ladies in the office, she found this on MLS, but it was through an auction. So she informed me this morning that we won the auction, since I was starting my day late, which I do a lot. I was still in the neighborhood. I live in Northeast, so I swung by to check it out. So my man here, I don't know how to operate this camera, but my man here trimming the trees, probably on behalf of the bank. They may have been fined or got some kind of notice from DC. So he's here on the bank for the bank, I assume. So let's take a look inside. As you see, let me see if I can flip this around. If it'll let me. As you'll see, you know, this house has overgrowth. Clearly it's vacant. You can see right here, I can kind of see through the door frame and the actual house into the house. We got a lot going on here. Let me take a couple steps back, show you the outside. It's like poison ivy and everything everywhere around here. Can't really see it. I should have did it from the street, but we do this unedited, one take, for informational purposes. So let's go ahead on inside. So, come on inside, got the paint cracking, got crap everywhere, no updates ever, still got this closed floor plan, walk on through. This is actually one of the better houses I've been in. No dog mess nowhere, no human mess nowhere. Believe it or not, we've seen piles of human shit right in the middle of the floor. Excuse my language. Got this little bump out back here. So when you come back here, some things to realize in DC, when you're looking at houses and you look at the tax records, the square footage in the tax records probably stops right here at this wall. But then we got this addition back here. So, and it's clearly above me. This isn't a roof. There isn't a roof above this. There's a second level above this. So we'll go back. We thought it was a pretty good deal without this square footage. This square footage probably makes it an even better deal. So, again, excuse the video quality. I'm new at this. Now, this right here, I don't understand what the hell is going on in this backyard. A lot of overgrowth again. See the neighbor, neighbor 2 over got an addition. This one is clearly lived in, got a deck. You can see their little garden is neat. My question's back here. I can probably see that car. If I zoom in, there's a car right there. park next door. So that probably means I can get a parking pad back there with one car, which will add some value for minimal cost. But cleaning all this out, I mean, this is just some shrubbery. Might have to get our tree guy to come take this tree down. That tree is pretty fat, so you will need a permit in DC for that. But that's no big deal. It looks like it's dead anyway. It's chopped off at the top, and that's just, you know, branches or weeds growing up out of it. Then we got to clean up down here. That retaining wall actually looks pretty solid. I don't see any cracks, but they could have been painted over. I don't see any cracks, but it can be cleaned up. Some bricks right here. This all needs to be cleaned up. Trying to get top dollar, we would definitely have to clean all this up. Down here, we would have to see, this will probably leave as a back entrance to the basement. It is very narrow, almost like a dungeon, because the addition did not go down. They did not dig out this addition. They only did this addition on the first floor and the second floor. So you gotta kind of walk under the addition to get to the basement. So as part of what we do, depending on the ceiling height in the basement, when we dig that down, that may be all part of that foundation, dropping the slab, trying to get the proper ceiling height to get top value. So let me take a look. Whoa, I normally don't like going in basements because I do not mess with rats. A man told me he saw a snake in a basement we walked through a couple days ago. It's like a dungeon down here. So hopefully this is not my last will and testament video. Man, I saw that plastic bag moving and thought it was a rat. So you'll see this basement down here. I'm squatting down. I can't stand up. I can stand up in between these, I'm not the best with construction either, in between these beams. Let's see if I can show you. See, like I got these beams right here. So I can stand up in between them, but I can't stand up where they are. So the bottom of these beams are probably, I don't know, 5 feet. No, I'm tripping. Probably like 5'10". Man, look at this. Look like they probably had well, first I thought it was a sauna or something. I was like, man, fancy. But it looks just like old cedar closet. And this right here is the window under the front porch. So we may contemplate doing an English basement. But this got a lot of work down here because we definitely need to drop this floor. So we're going to have to see how far we can drop it without underpinning. Because if it's not a lot, we may have to underpin. We may have to underpin to get value. So let me head it on up. I'm seeing all I need to see down there. And we're going to come on up, up the stairs to the top floor. Definitely got to have some hand sanitizer in your car when you leave these places. All right. Oh, man, I spoke too soon. Look at that. Can you believe that? That is probably, that may be, I don't know what that is. Hopefully it's chocolate. This is a view out front. That's the top of the porch. See the holes in it. Probably need a new roof everywhere. Definitely gonna do a new floor plan. So when we gut this thing, it'll be gutted. Stand in the front, see all the way to the back, unencumbered. But this square footage, because it's an interior unit, and I only have windows in the front and the back, I'm only gonna be able to get 2 bedrooms up here. I don't even have room for a den. See, they got a den right here, but they only got 1 bath. And to really get top dollar, I need to get a master suite and another bedroom with good size and good closet space. Got some room right here that isn't being really utilized properly. We'll put this in a bedroom, or you maybe have the laundry up here. I'm thinking laundry's gonna go in the basement though, just because of the size of the house. I need to get 2 good bedrooms up here. So let me head on out. I've seen all I needed to see. It's a lot of work. Anxious to see what kind of estimates I'm gonna get. I don't want to predict on camera and be wrong. I predicted the Redskins would win this weekend, and I was definitely wrong about that. So let me head on out here. Lock up this door. Hopefully I remember the combo. There we go. Flip this thing back around. Actually, let me show you guys the house. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Let me show you guys the outside of this house. Got a lot of stairs, which means it's a lot of digging. If I gotta do this English basement, the whole, well, English basement, probably the door, if I did an English basement, would be 3 feet above ground already, 2 feet above ground. So we would still have to dig out a lot of dirt for that English basement and that walkway. So we're gonna have to check the comps, see if English basement gonna give me value, which I think it will, because the entrance in the back for the basement is not that wide, not that easily accessible. So this is the house. I know I did things kind of backwards. This is the neighbor. They were renovated. This isn't the neighbor that had that addition on the back, that had that new looking siding. But they did a little bit, sprucing up, painted. That's always good. Helps with resale. Having houses next to. This is one that had that addition in the back. So nice block. Some more opportunities for rehab. If I had my door hangers, I would knock on this door and see what's up. Probably will come back tomorrow and do that. This house, like I said, is only a few minutes from mine. Then you see, I'm also looking right now to see if anybody else has an English basement. So none of these do. This is the 2400 block. Down on the 23, I was actually in 2304 yesterday. With 2 doors down from that one, I guess that would be 2308. Had an English basement. Here we go. We got an English basement right here. English basement. Red Room Studio. They may be, whenever you see like a name like that, let me zoom in, a name, Red Room Studio, so it's either they got a business going out of there, or maybe they may be Airbnb-ing down there. So let me walk on back, see how much my parking ticket was. Let me flip this around. All right, I'm back. This parking ticket, $45 damn. No parking. Thursdays, 9:30 to 11:30. Street sweeping. Ain't no damn street sweeper come through here, but that's how it is. It's all good. Chalk it up to the game. Again, before I sign off, excuse me 1 second. Again, before I sign off, just want to say these will be coming at as you see, they're raw, unedited. What goes on in a typical day. Check out a house, get a parking ticket. Hopefully they didn't get poison ivy. Anyway, Reggie Riley, Capital Invest. See you guys tomorrow. So just leaving the house, just had, it's probably about 15 minutes later than when I got in the car, well, took the ticket off my car. So I had a nice conversation. Actually, ANC commissioner lives right across the street. So I had a nice conversation with her. It's always good to make nice with your neighbors. But I was remiss. I felt like I didn't conclude everything the way I wanted to. At the beginning of the video, I said I wanted to tell you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how it's applicable to you and your business. So as you guys saw, I was walking through a house for the purposes of buying it, trying to get a rough estimate on construction and things that needed to be done, trying to check out anything unforeseen that I didn't get through the MLS listing or Google Earth or Google Street View or all the other desktop underwriting tools that we use. So did that while I was doing it, obviously, because we have it under contract, and I need to make sure it's a good deal, seeing if it has any juice in it if I can wholesale it, or if it needs to be needed to be a rehab property. So, and also checking out the neighborhood. So how that's applicable in your business. For scalability, well, when you're just getting started, I would suggest visiting a couple houses, putting the contract, seeing it through. You'll probably get rejected if you lowball. You may not. I mean, you may. It's a numbers game, as we all know. But once you try to scale your business upward, you can't go visit every property. It's just not enough time in the day. And if you want to do this full time, everybody has different goals, how much money they want to make, how many properties they want to do in a year, etc. So if you're trying to scale, the sky's the limit, and you're just trying to grow and grow, employ people, help out the community, etc., etc., you got to be scalable. And there's no way to go see every property. So I go see them when we got them under contract. Typically, had I planned a little better, I would have had Marcus or Mike, one of my partners who's a GC, meet me over here to give me a better estimate on the numbers. But this was kind of last minute. Like I said, Christina called me this morning, told me we won it, so I came on over here. So that's the what, why, and why it's applicable to your business. I think it's something a little more clever for the next video, or how you can apply it to your video. So maybe it'll be a what, why, and how. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm new to this whole social media thing, so please bear with me. If the production quality is not up to your standards, it'll get better. I don't have my seatbelt on, so that's the buzzing, but I'm gonna put it on now, and with that, I will see you guys tomorrow.